Okay, I'm back, and once again, I'm gonna be recommending 3 animes for you guys to watch. But before we get on with the recommendations, remember to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. The first anime I'm going to recommend is Tougen Enkai, which is actually still airing as of recording of this video. In a world where the Oni and Momotaro have been locked in conflict for generations, Shiki Ichinose is just a regular high school dropout, but that changes when a mysterious man attacks him and his father, and Shiki discovers that he is an Oni. And being an Oni basically just means that you're a descendant of a demon-like creature who was known as an Oni back then, who butchered humans and brought on destruction solely for their own delight. Shiki awakens his only blood, which grants him immersed strength at the cost of going berserk, and now that he's dragged into this dark and bloody secret war, he must master his powers in order to exact his revenge. When I was first watching this anime, to be honest, even though it was decent, it was unbearably cliche and unoriginal, especially the backstory and main character just gave the vibe of a typical shonen. But to its own credit, around episode 3 or so, I would say it really picks up steam and gains its own identity. Zenkyu no Terror, or Terror in Resonance, is the next anime I'm going to recommend. Zenkyu no Terror tells the story of 9 and 12, the 2 boys behind the masked figures known as Sphinx. And Sphinx is basically a terrorist organization who's threatening to cause destruction and mayhem across Tokyo. Unable to stop the mass panic quickly spreading throughout the city and desperate for any leads on their investigation, the police struggle to act efficiently against these terrorists. This anime came out a while ago and I feel like it really went under the radar. If you like stories where the main character isn't the good guy, for example like Death Note, if you like Death Note, you will most likely like this, because let's just say the main characters are on the other side. But they're not evil just for the purpose of being evil. As the series goes on, you do see backstory to their reasoning as to why they do the things that they do. Real Life is the next anime I'm going to recommend. Arata Kaizaki, who's a jobless adult, undergoes an experiment that makes him 10 years younger. He goes back to high school and falls in love with Shizuru Hishiro, and now he's living his life as a high school student through the real life experiment. And yes, he was previously a 27-year-old man, but now things have changed and he's living his life as a high school student, and he's beginning to see the world through a different perspective that he had completely forgotten once he became an adult. He has made friends and formed deep relationships with each person that he's met so far, but the thing is, this experiment is not permanent, and all of the new friends that he made will forget him once the experiment is over. And now that the real life program is coming to an end, will he be able to let go of the memories that he has made? And yes, this series does have that age-old anime concept where like a 40-year-old man or something is in a young guy's body, like this is happening. But ignoring that concept and the complexities of it, the actual concept of the series itself, even though it doesn't involve time travel like some other anime, it is still a really cool concept when watching the series. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Lights are red and there's sweat on your